me the way, for the devil's trying to tear me down. Jesus talk. The only thing that I pray is that my faith don't fail me now. Jesus talk. And I don't think there's nothing I can do to earn my crown. Jesus talk. I wanna talk to God, but I'm afraid, cause I've strayed for so long. Yeah, you know what the faith is, young and seeking grace. Where restless hearts might lose their holy place. And next these trials might test your sacred space. Somebody tell the world who we pray to. I walk through the valley where sin's shadow looms. In the church's light where the Eucharist blooms. Try to hold the faith, it's a narrow road. Confessing to the priest, yeah, lifting up this load. They be testing my soul, tempting, distress. This ain't your fault of sin, you can't walk with Jesus, huh? We cling to the cross, that's our basis. We're bound for the kingdom with saints and their graces. A heart full of hope, guided by Mary's prayers. My mama used to say, child, Jesus always cares. Well, mama, I know I've strayed, I've been a fool, but I'm kneeling in the pews with the Spirit to rule. I hope. Jesus talk. God show me the way, for the devil's trying to tear me down. Jesus talk. The only thing that I pray is that my faith don't fail me now. Jesus talk. And I don't think there's nothing I can do to earn my crown. Jesus talk. I wanna talk to God, but I'm afraid, cause I've strayed for so long.
To the broken, lost, weary, those who seek his face, Jesus talks to them. To the souls in despair, for we're living in need of grace, Jesus talks to them. Now hear ye, wanna see thee more clearly. I know he hears me when my soul grows weary. Cause we're the ones who need his holy light. We're called to be his hand to shine through the night.
I ain't here to argue about the world's empty features. I'm here to turn the faithless into true believers. I'm just trying to say, like priests lead the mass, the way we need the saints, I need Jesus' path. So here's my heart song, Lord, the world needs this. They say you can sing about anything except for Jesus. That means wealth, fame, lies, worldly gain. But if I sing of God, they say my song's in vain, huh? Well, let this take away from my pride, which will probably take away from my selfish side. Then I hope this brings me closer to your side and brings the day that I'm dreaming about. Next time I'm in the church, I'm praying it out. Oh, Jesus talk. God show me the way, for the devil's trying to tear me down. Jesus talk. The only thing that I pray is that my faith don't fail me now. Jesus talk. And I don't think there's nothing I can do to earn my crown. I wanna talk to God, but I'm afraid, cause I've strayed for so long. Jesus talk. Jesus talk. Jesus talk.
Jesus talks with Ari.
Jesus talk. God show me the way, for the devil's trying to tear me down. Jesus talk. The only thing that I pray is that my faith don't fail me now. Jesus talks
With Ari.
What's up, everybody? Hello, hello. If you are new here, welcome. This is the Jesus Talks podcast, and I'm your host, Ari. And today we have a very special guest. Very, very excited. We have our dear, precious sister, Christ Defender. And if you guys don't know who she is, you guys are missing out. She is one of the funniest and one of the greatest people on the internet right now. So if you guys have not checked out her stuff, you guys definitely need to. If one of my moderators, if they can please link her channel in the chat, that'd be great. I mean, I'll be showing it at the end of the show as well. I told you to clean your hair. Somebody said that in the. I'm assuming you know who this is. Probably not. Anyways, guys, we're here. We're live. We're here with another fellow sister. I'm really excited. You guys know that I haven't really been able to bring a lot of Catholic women on this show, and I'm very picky when I pick out a person. So it's very interesting to finally have you on. Thank you so much for being here with us today and be willing to share your story.
My pleasure. It's good to be here.
Yeah, we see your content all the time, and I gotta admit, you're really funny. We love your sense of humor right here, and you're doing great when it comes to apologetics. And so just another thing, just another real thumb. Anybody can come in and join this stream, but if you start being disrespectful and rude to my guest, myself, or if you're not listening to what any of the moderators are telling you, if you're not being respectful in the chat, you will get kicked out. My moderators don't play when it comes to that. They're very, very strict on that. And so we ask that you guys should stay focused. We ask that you guys please be kind and respectful. If you guys have any questions for her, drop them in the chat and we'll try to get to them as possible as well. But just letting you guys know, any haters, anybody out there, you will get kicked out. I don't play around with that. So I really don't, guys. So, and you can ask the moderators. You guys know that I've blocked some people before, so let's not do that. And also, Abel has trigger fingers, so I will let you guys do with that as you will. He will block you too. Yeah, we'll send it to him. Yeah, we'll send them. But anyways, let's get started. So first things first, sister. Why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself? Tell us who you are, what kind of stuff you do online. And then we can just dive deep into your testimony.
Sure. So my name is Christ Defender, and I've been doing Christian apologetics for about the last 5 years online. Recently converted to Catholicism about a year ago. It'll be a year next Easter. I mean, that's what I do, man. Ever since I became a Christian, I just jumped into the world of theology, and then it was kind of inevitable then that God would lead me into this kind of content creation.
Did you?
And I've just been, following his lead.
Do you? I mean, so what exactly made you want to become Catholic specifically? I mean, if you're able to share, like, what was your background before you became Catholic?
So even before becoming Christian, so I wasn't raised Christian at all.
Oh, okay.
Yes, no sort of religious upbringing. Pretty much just, fend for yourself, figure it out. And then about 11 years ago now, I went into a Protestant church for the first time. It was like a Pentecostal type church. I don't know if they're officially Pentecostal, but yeah. And that was the first time that I encountered God. And I think all Christians know what that means. It's like the first time you have an experience of God. So that happened. And in that moment, I was 21. I had no sort of resistance to Christianity. I had no attraction to Christianity. I was just there because my sister wanted me to help her find some church. But God had plans. So by the end of that service, they do like an altar call type of thing. I responded because that was like the first time I felt the presence of God. And I guess the best way to describe it is that I felt the love of God for the first time. So, I mean, what could I do except accept the invitation? I said yes to whatever it was or whoever it was that was on offer to me there. I didn't know anything. And then, yeah, from that point, me and my sister, both of us, we kind of like looked at theology. We were watching debates, we were having conversations, watching talks and stuff like that. And I really felt like my mind was opening up, like I was learning to think for the first time. Like I had this brain inside my head all this time and I didn't know how to use it until I started looking at apologetics and, all that stuff.
Do you? I mean, what kind of people were you watching back then? Because obviously you said like you went to church with your sister, so you weren't really necessarily like oh, I'm this denomination yet, or so what?
Yeah,
Were you just watching anybody, or?
There was an organization. They no longer exist, unfortunately. But there was an organization called RZIM. I don't know if anyone's heard of it. It was Ravi Zacharias International Ministries. That's what it stood for. So Ravi Zacharias was like a big apologist. And I learned a lot from him and from the other apologists that were on his team. Like even like one of the principles that I do my best to carry with me, I learned from him, which is to always remember that like you may hear the same question a million times over, but you have to remember that behind the question is a questioner. It's a human being, and you're responding to a person, not just merely a question. I learned that from him. So that was a big one that I was watching. Sam Shamoon was another one. I think I started watching him a bit later. And can't remember. Frank Turek is another Protestant apologist that I really like. I think those were the major ones. Major influences for the first first 6 to 8 years of my Christian life. Those were the big influences.
And would you were you baptized in this Protestant church by chance, or was that later on when you became
Not
Catholic?
this one.
Or not in this one?
So I wasn't baptized in that Catholic church. That Protestant church. I basically hopped around to different churches. I hadn't gotten baptized yet. I was hopping around from different places. Most of them were like evangelical type Protestant churches. But I never got baptized, and I didn't really stay long enough in one place for like the first 6 years of my Christian walk. So I guess there wasn't anyone to guide me toward baptism anyway. I wasn't in one place until 6 years later. I settled in a Pentecostal church, though I wouldn't have described myself as Pentecostal. I would have described myself as non-denominational because I didn't really like labels. So I didn't want to be, tied to anything.
And now you are.
Yeah, now I am.
There you go. You got the best title yet, man. You got the best title yet. There you go.
Yeah, so I wasn't baptized for like 6 years. I put it off. And I didn't actually realize what the big deal was. Because, I mean, in the Protestant world, why do you get baptized? For what? That was one of the questions I had for the pastors at my old church and other Protestant Christians. And I never really got a satisfactory answer because I don't think there is one in the Protestant paradigm. I don't think there is a good enough answer to get baptized. But I did it out of obedience. So like 6 years later, when I settled at this particular Pentecostal church, because I was settled there and like I started volunteering, eventually started working there, it became my home church. So I did actually eventually get baptized.
There you go. And so walk us a little bit. How did you get exposed to Catholicism?
I guess the first thing that happened wasn't like a direct exposure to Catholicism, or at least I didn't perceive it that way. So the first thing that happened was actually I made a video. It was something like, it was either called The Keys of the Kingdom or The Keys of David or something like that. You can't find it now, it's private. But I made that video, and apparently Catholics were watching my channel back then. I didn't know. And they were outraged at my exegesis. So what they decided to do was, but all this was happening while I was like sound asleep. I was sleeping like a baby, and all this was going on. Whoever these people were sent this video to Sam Shamoon, and they were telling him, I don't know what they said to him, but it wasn't good.
No.
And then while I'm asleep, he's on one of his live stream, he starts commenting on it, but he hadn't watched the video. So he was just, being Sam and saying a bunch of stuff about me. And then what that led to was me and him actually sitting down and having a live stream together. So we did that. And so this is the first kind of indirect exposure to Catholicism that I had. It was that he was the first person to challenge my Protestantism. So
Ooh.
prior to that, I didn't even think about being Protestant. I didn't think about what that was. I had no attachments to any, well, no conscious attachments to any Protestant tradition. Class myself as non-denominational. As far as I knew, I was just walking with Jesus and figuring it out. And I had a bit of a resistance to looking into church history and stuff, though I didn't really understand what the resistance was. I just didn't go near it. I kind of had a sense that if I did that, I was going to have to make some kind of a big decision that I didn't want to make. And it turned out to be true. So yeah, that was my first, I guess, indirect exposure to Catholicism. But what actually happened behind the scenes was that my sister, from that point, started looking into the Catholic Church, and then she became Catholic a year before I did. So it worked that way around. So first it got her. First you guys got her, and then you got me.
Glory to Jesus, man.
Yeah.
That's Sam will do that to you. He will challenge you. Yeah, trust me. I encountered Sam a lot. He's great, by the way. I really do. I have nothing but love for Sam. Honestly, he's helped me a lot on a lot of different things. But yeah. But the thing is, it cracks me up because it sounds like Sam. Like it's a casual Sam thing.
Yeah.
He will challenge. But you know what? But I think maybe that moment was meant to happen for you to really start thinking and be like, oh shoot, why do I believe
Yeah,
what I
100%.
believe? And I think that I think
100%.
it was kind of beneficial if I'm being honest.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, look
And
at you.
it was a challenge in humility, because I privated that video afterwards because I couldn't defend it anymore. I didn't think about the implications of what he said to me about the keys of the kingdom and things like that. The implications didn't settle, and I didn't do anything with it. All I knew was that, okay, I'm wrong about this. I can't defend this position. I'm going to private it, and I'm just going to carry on doing what I'm doing. Until later on, then something else, sparked my interest in Catholicism.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Sam has helped a lot of people bring people to the church, so he does that, and I like the fact that he does that though. Like he does challenge your point of view. He'll be like, "Why? Why do you believe that?" Yeah, and then if you're wrong, he'll be like, "I love it," because then he's really honest. He'll be like, "You're wrong." He'll be like, "You're wrong," and I'm going to show you why you're wrong. And so, which is why, and I made a joke about this the other day with my friends. I was like, this is why I say, like, even to another person that I'm really close with, I'm like, this is why I tell my Catholic apologist friends, I think, I'm like, I could be wrong, but correct me if I am, and 9 times out of 10, I am wrong. So I'm just like, that's just a way for me to not get butthurt when I am wrong.
Yeah.
But no, we gotta do that. So I guess another thing I want to ask you was, how did you feel once you finally joined the Catholic Church? I mean, you literally somebody who was like, I don't want any labels, I don't like it, and now you're like, boom, you have a label on.
Sign me up. I did a series called "Save Me from Catholicism" as I was doing the RCIA. And it was, the reason I did it was because I started realizing, oh, this is making so much sense. I'm probably going to become Catholic. If this is a bad move, someone better tell me. Like, someone better give me better reasoning to, stay where I am. And, well, clearly that didn't work, did it? So, I mean, I had slight resistance. But the resistance wasn't really to do with how I felt about it. I was once I'm convinced of something, I'm gonna go. I'm not gonna question it. Because the most important thing to me is the truth. So if it's true, I don't care what I'm going to lose. I'm going to go toward the truth. But the resistance that I had was more to do with like my platform, because I kind of thought, I felt a sense of responsibility that I don't know if it was rightly placed or not. I felt a sense of responsibility, like I needed to make sure I knew every single thing there is to know before making this decision to become Catholic, which is so unrealistic. No one enters the Catholic Church that way. You don't have to know every single thing. And you're never going to. Like, you're going to constantly be learning. So there was that slight resistance, but I got over it in like 2 minutes, I guess. And my sister helped. She was like, just hurry, just be Catholic. Come on, let's hurry this up.
She was like, "What's taking you so long?"
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like that's how a lot of people feel, because I mean, I feel like a lot of people, especially when it comes to the Catholic Church, they think you have to know every single little thing, but it's like, really, no, like you don't have to know every single little thing. Now, you can't stay ignorant, obviously, when it
Mm.
comes to the church's most important teachings and everything, but if you're someone that's truly seeking truth and you're actually being open about it, then there really shouldn't be an issue on why you can't join the Catholic Church. And the beautiful thing about it is we're very open about receiving everybody, So I think that's another beautiful thing.
Yeah.
And it's funny because when you were talking about your story, one of the quotes that really came to me was, I'm probably gonna butcher this, but I think it says something in the lines of, to read church history is to cease to be Protestant or something. I don't remember who said that.
Yeah. Man, we're terrible.
I forgot what the name was, but it's a really good quote. Does anybody remember? I know somebody in this chat must know this quote. Does anybody know that quote? The one about
The annoying thing is I know the quote, but I don't remember his name. Yeah, there you go. St. John Henry Newman. That was it.
Yes. I love that quote, and it is true. If you look at the church history, there's no way that you can.
I mean, yeah, man, it seems to be true. Seems to be true.
Now, when you started studying the faith a little bit more, was there anything that you had trouble with, like on certain topics, or was everything kind of pretty clear so far? In terms
Trouble
of
as
theology?
in like I don't want to believe this thing, or this thing is hard, or like that.
Yeah.
To be honest, no.
Oh wow. Okay.
No, seriously, I didn't, because, and I think I was in a unique position, because I wasn't brought up in the church, first of all. And then once I was in Christianity, I wasn't attached to any particular denomination. I didn't have an attachment. Some people, like, they may be attached to their community, or like their family is Protestant and they've got this tradition, and they're having to, like, I guess you feel like you're cutting off a part of yourself, I guess. I didn't have that. So I think I was in a good position to look at things objectively and to just sort of, submit to the truth. And I thank God that I was in that position.
Yeah, I think that
Because I did all the the typical things that people have trouble with, like the Mary stuff. I'm like, I love her. I have no problem. What is everyone's problem? She's the mother of God. What's your problem? Yeah, I don't know. I didn't have the typical Protestant problems.
Yeah, I know a lot of people do struggle a lot with it. So they're like, "You guys are worshiping Mary and everything," and I'm like, "Oh my goodness." And,
Yeah, but then you look into it for like 5 minutes, and then you realize, oh, they're not worshipping Mary. Okay, then I guess something else is going on. Maybe we should, strongman the position. How about that?
Yes, and like the thing about it is, it's like it cracks me up, because it's like, I feel like people are still using the same arguments over and over and over and over again, and I'm like, these arguments have been debunked over and over and over and over again. And like, why are
100%.
we still having this Like, why are we still having these issues, man? Like, that's just my thing. I'm like, either one, you're not looking into the right sources for it, or two, you're just not willing
Mm.
to really accept it, But it's surprising to hear that you didn't really have a trouble with any of the doctrines or dogmas or anything, like, or any of the teachings. Most people I know, they at least have like one who's just like, I was a little skeptical about this one, or I was a little skeptical about this other one, and you're just like, nope.
I was overwhelmed with how much sense everything made. I was
Oh,
overwhelmed with how sensible everything was, how reasonable everything was. So yeah, man, I was all in. And you know, the most distinctive Catholic doctrine is the papacy. If that's true, all of us should be Catholic. If it's not true, none of us should be.
we're either right
I
or
think
we're
that's
wrong.
one of the most. Yeah, exactly. Not that it's a simple thing to work through, but yeah,
I mean, it's just, yeah.
that's
I
what
mean,
I
I feel
think.
like,
That's what I think a lot of things come down to. It's authority. It's authority. It's either you have an attitude, whether you're honest with yourself or not. You have an attitude of, I don't want to submit to an external authority. That's it. And the way that they mask that, the way that typically that's masked, is I just follow Jesus. I don't think you do, man. I don't think you do.
there you go.
I think you think
There
you
you go.
do. And I think you think you do, and you're genuine, but you don't. Because if you did, you'd listen to what he said.
And
You know what I'm
I
saying?
think it's, yeah, and I think like, and it's not to bash any of our Protestant brothers or sisters, but like, I think a lot of times it is. I know the papacy is like a really, really, really huge thing for them. They're like, like this doesn't make any sense, or I don't see this in the Bible. I don't really see this and that. But like, these are also the same people who aren't really willing to converse with people who might know about it. So that's another thing. Like even for me, like even growing up as cradle Catholic, I still have trouble with a lot of the doctrines and dogmas and all that stuff. I still do. And you know what? I drive them crazy. I drive them absolutely crazy. Like, because I'm constantly asking these guys questions. I'm like, what about this? What about that? And they're like, oh, Ari, it's really obvious to see it. I'm like, no, it's not. like,
It's really not.
I'm like, my ADHD brain does not process this, sir. So you're going to have to like, you're going to have to simmer it down. Or a lot of time they go to advanced and I'm like, slow it down. I'm like, I'm gonna need like the dummy. I always tell people this. I need the dummy version of what this is supposed to say. Because
That's common. I mean, that's common. It's look, it's great to have all the, giants of the faith who are super academic and amazing. But you've got lay people who love the faith, who want to understand the faith, and who want to be able to contend for the faith, but they just learn in a different way. And, personally, I want to help those kinds of people with my channel. That's what I want. I want to help people who just have just normal everyday Catholics who have Protestant friends and family who maybe they have uncomfortable discussions with, and they don't quite know how to navigate those conversations. Ideally, that's who I'm, hoping to help.
yeah. And I actually would love to get your opinion on this. So I don't know if you've noticed so far, which I'm sure you have. And I've been having discussions about this with a lot of people lately. It's about apologetics in general. I've noticed that it's very male dominated. Especially in the Catholic realm, very, 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 very male dominated, which is not a problem. But do you feel a bit of a pressure knowing that you're considered a female lay apologist? So like, do you feel any sort of pressure at all? You're like, oh crap, like there's really not many girlies out there that I can be like, hey, get to talk about apologetics with. Do you feel any pressure?
I don't feel pressured because I believe God has prepared me for such a thing. I grew up with boys. I had brothers. All my friends were boys. I'm not, intimidated by that kind of a space. You're right. I've noticed the same thing. It's just a fact. It is a male-dominated area, and there isn't anything wrong with that. But yeah, I wouldn't say that I feel pressured. Sorry, I thought my camera died.
No, you're fine. And so another thing, and so like, because I've talked about this with a lot of people before, and it's very interesting. Like, I don't get me wrong, I love the guys that are in the apologetics realm, but my thing is, it's like, man, I'm like, we really need to step up. like I'm like, man, I'm like, we need to do better. Like, as women, like, I get it, like, we're emotional sometimes, and like, we're very, we
Listen,
we don't take
I've got plenty of men who are very emotional. So,
okay. So I also grew up with a lot of guys around my life. So I'm very like I get to know them and stuff. But like, I mean, they're emotional, but they're just emotional, like, behind the scenes. But like I'm saying, like, just in general, I feel like there does need to be more females who get into the apologetics realm as well, because I feel like I love the guy perspective, but it's like I would love for women to really step out a little bit more and show, like, hey, this isn't just a male dominated field. Women can also do apologetics, and actually we're pretty good at it. And I'm like, that way a lot of other women who maybe other people who see that are gonna be like, whoa, like we're starting to see more female like, we're starting to see more females in this realm. Like, that's pretty cool. I don't know. It's just the way I see it. I don't consider myself and I wouldn't necessarily jump myself in this realm, just because I'm just like, I think I like being chill back here. I like being chill back here. I like interviewing people. I love apologetics, but I personally, for me, I don't think I could do it. I don't have the heart for it.
I mean, I don't. If you think about the reasons why it's a male-dominated area, I'm not sure that it would be because women are necessarily pushed out. I mean, I'm drawn to apologetics. I'm just drawn to it. I don't know how else to put it. If there are women out there who are drawn to theology, drawn to defending the faith, there is nothing stopping you from, doing what I do, for example. Nothing stopping you. Just do it.
Yeah.
We
See.
don't have to. We don't have to compete, is what I'm saying. We don't have to feel like we're competing for a space. Just do the thing.
Yeah.
And then there are people like you, for example, who are willing to give a platform, and we just help each other out. We don't have to have these limitations.
Yeah, I think a lot of us feel like we have to know everything to do apologetics. Like, I don't get it wrong. Like, I love apologetics. Like that, like, I love it. I'm a sucker for it. I'm a sucker for a good debate. I'm a sucker to learn everything I can, but it's just like, for me, like, at least for me, in the way that I see it, I'm like, I don't know if I would be able to join that necessarily. I mean, I would love to be able to do it, but it's just, I think I would need a lot more years under my belt to be able to kind of throw myself into that if I want to do it, like, professionally, like how most people are. But hey, props to the woman who did do it.
Doing apologetics doesn't have to look like content creation. You can do apologetics in your private life. You can do apologetics with your family. I think all of us should have an interest in theology. All of us should have an interest in Jesus, in our faith. We should want to learn and then want to teach. And that might not look the same for me as it does someone else. It might not look the same for you as it does someone else.
Yeah. I think. Yeah, I mean, I think that apologetics right now is, like, on the rise. I see it just come out a lot more and more, and it's really interesting because, like, I see, at first I feel like it was more of, oh, everybody's kind of watching these popular content creators where they do random things, go to mass, do their church fits and all that stuff. But now I'm seeing a lot of, especially younger people, I'm seeing a lot of them right now that are like, they're like, no, we want to learn the theology behind the faith. We want to learn like why.
Yeah,
Why are we doing all this? Why are we
I think you're
doing all
right.
that?
Yeah,
And I used to be one of those
I've
people too.
noticed the same thing.
I was one of those people. I fell into that category of like, I just want to watch, these cute church bits that they have on with their skirts and dresses. I'm like, yes, give me it. And now I'm just like, oh, that's kind of boring. I'm just like, I don't want to watch anymore. Now I like to watch men yell at each other through a screen.
Yeah, that's way more entertaining.
Sam cussing them out every second. I'm like, I love it. God bless Sam. Oh, look, somebody wrote this for you. There's a lioness in the faith, and I can tell you, study and have a great understanding before you put anything out. Gina,
Yeah,
you need to learn
right.
to spell.
That's right.
I love you, Gina. So please learn to write. Somebody also said this. Girl, same. I don't want to touch apologetics with the 10-foot pole. I'm not smart enough for that. I don't think you have to be smart enough to do apologetics. I just think you have to be very careful if you're gonna put content out there regarding apologetics, because you also don't want to. Because I actually see this a lot. I don't know if you have, where, yeah, I know I'm just making fun of you, Gina. I'm sorry, girl. I made fun of her spelling. But anyways, she's one of my people. I love her. But I think that I also see a lot of new converts trying to, like, just like monthly converts trying to like already put out content regards to apologetics, and I'm like, bro, like you need to slow your roll just a little bit.
I mean, to be fair, I haven't even been Catholic for a year, so I can't talk.
But no. But I'm saying like, no, I'm saying like some are really bad. Like it gets to the point where or a lot of times they're going through the process of RCIA and they're not even fully Catholic just yet, and they're already trying to make content defending the faith.
It's not wise to do that, and it's too much pressure on yourself as well. You don't have to do that. What are you trying to prove? Just figure it out first. Go through your RCIA course, figure things out, get comfortable, and then see where God leads you.
Dude, I've been a Catholic for 24
trying to control
years.
it.
I grew up Catholic my entire life, 24 years, bro, and like I still don't know much. I'm still asking some of the most simple, basic questions, and that's why I said I'm like, I think I drive people crazy when I do it though. But I love the fact that they're willing to answer it. So it's like, I'm good with it. What do you see yourself doing more along the road? Faith journey wise, content wise. Do you have anything planned?
You know why I love this question?
Why?
I love this question because it's funny to me that people think I'm going to have an answer to it.
I was going to say, like, is it because you don't have an answer?
Yeah. Okay. Look, let me explain something to everyone, okay? Let me use a visual aid.
Okay. All right, guys.
I have this photo on my desk. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. Can you see it? It's kind of blurry.
Not too.
There you go.
Okay, yeah, we can see it now.
Okay, so it shows a bunch of people walking, and because the picture actually just messed up, it's like it looks like they're covered in a fog. And if I explain to you my walk with Jesus, that's a good visual representation, because I am walking in a fog. I cannot see ahead of me. All I can see is my hand holding Christ's, and I'm following him. I don't know where we're going, but I'm here for it. And that's it. Whatever plans I think I'm going to make, cool. They don't mean anything. They don't stand for anything. I'm open to, wherever God wants to take me. And that's scary. That's scary.
You don't know where he's going to take you exactly.
No, of course not. And if I did, I'd probably run like Jonah. I mean, wouldn't we all? If we knew the destination that God was taking us to, wouldn't we all just want to run?
Oh my goodness. Wait a minute.
We're not ready right now.
That's a really good viewpoint, actually.
We're not
Maybe
ready.
this is why he doesn't tell us everything. Maybe he's like, you're
I
gonna
bet.
freak out too much if I show you what I'm gonna do, and you're
Yeah,
like,
you're gonna freak out.
you're like, knowing you, you're gonna run and you're gonna cry about it and you're gonna whine about it, and I'm like, oh god.
And then you're gonna blame me. Yeah.
You
It's the unknown. Walking with God is walking in the unknown. It's inescapable. You cannot know God fully on this side of reality.
you want to know how my
It
faith journey
requires
has
trust.
been? Oh wait, you can't see it, but okay.
I
So
know
I don't know if anybody's ever seen the SpongeBob meme of just like the burning all around him, and he's just sitting down.
I think I know it.
Yeah, it's just
Or there
SpongeBob sitting
are
down,
versions of it.
and there's entire fire just around him. And then SpongeBob is just sitting there. I feel like that's me waiting. I think that's me. That represents me just waiting for God to come save me after all the things I just did. I'm like, these are all the dumb choices I made in my life. Can you please come help now?
Well, he's faithful and he'll always come and get you.
He will. You know what? Thank God we have a merciful God. We have a God that loves us so much that even though He knows we're about to run straight into the headlights, he's willing to, even if we get run over, he's gonna be there to pick us up,
Yep.
But man, yeah, it's just. I mean, what do you think now in this point in your life? What do you think God is teaching you right now, in terms just like personally, like?
I think, well, not I think, I know. When I was a Protestant, when I was in the Protestant, I'm not saying this is true of Protestants, I'm just talking about me. I didn't have an appreciation, this is weird, but I didn't have an appreciation or really very much of an acknowledgement of what it means to be charitable. But that's like the key virtue of our faith. When I became Catholic, and I believe that this is a work of grace through the sacraments, I became more, don't know how else to put it. It's a work that God is doing in me to become more charitable, more compassionate, more moving more into my feminine, frankly. I think that that's probably a major theme in the past couple years. Yeah.
People are so nice. Look at that. They love you. I told you they love you. But I get. You know what though? I get what you mean though. I don't know if this is the same thing, but like I know like when I really, really, really start like taking, because again I grew up cradle Catholic, but I didn't really care for the faith. And it actually wasn't until several years ago where I started to really want to learn and really really want to learn and deep dive into different things. And what do you want to learn the faith? Because at the end, because there comes a point in time where a Sam will come along and they would challenge you on your views, and they'll be like, why do you believe that? Where is that in the Bible? So it's like, I mean, and I used to get a lot of that, and I never knew what to really say. And I'm like, man, that's embarrassing. Like, not even knowing why I believe what I believe in. And
that is important.
Yeah, it's no kidding. But I feel like one of the things that also been helping me, I think, as become Catholic is like I used to be very tomboyish. Like I'm very like I used to like I hated like the whole wearing skirts and dresses thing. Like I would want to gag every single time I'd have to wear stuff like that. I didn't like that. I didn't like the whole like I would rather be in sweatpants, sweatshirts, just
what that is? Do you know what that is?
Why?
Because I have experienced the exact same thing. It's a protection mechanism.
Oh shit!
It's a way to protect yourself. That's what I
think. You're probably right, actually. Because when I'll say this, when I started to really take my relationship seriously with God, where I started really pray a lot more, and and I don't know, for some reason it's really weird. Like he started kind of putting a little interest in me. It's like, hey, maybe you should make a little more effort towards yourself. You know, it's like I know deep down, like like on the outside, it's more like, "Hey, I don't want to wear it. Like I'm not gonna do this and that." But like deep down, I'm like, maybe I do want to be a girly girl for once. You know, maybe I do want to put on a little princess tiara, and you know, and so it's so like maybe it's not so bad after all. But like even with the society that we live in, I think that's also was a huge thing of like why I didn't want to do it. And I think that now, I think especially now where he's taken me, I think he's trying to teach me that like it's okay to embrace that feminine side of yourself. You don't always have to act all tough and boyish and oh like I'm just gonna play it off, you know, I gotta toughen up. And no, like it's more of you don't have to like I think when it comes to Christ, you don't have to toughen up. Because he can see right through
No.
those walls that you're
Yeah, you're not hiding anything from him.
I
He sees
wish
you
us
anyway.
listen, sometimes I wish we could. I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes I'm like, man, Lord, I'm like, it's kind of embarrassing that you know me so well. But
Could you just close your eyes for a sec?
literally, that's how I feel. Literally, that's how I feel. Um,
Yeah.
but yeah, I mean, you're right. I mean, I think it was a defense mechanism, and you know, mine was more of. I think mine was more of because of my testimony, because of stuff that I went through as a child, and also more because of the environment that I grew up in. It was more of you gotta kind of toughen it out, suck it up, you know. And so where it's like growing up in that environment and then encountering Jesus, and it's like actually he just wants to break all of that completely, and it's like start over.
Yeah.
Let me show you what it's like to
Yeah.
actually embrace who you are, who you're meant to be as a woman. You know, let me show you your strengths. Let me highlight that. Let me use those gifts that you have.
hmm
You know, so I think it's a
Yeah.
I think it's a
Because the
no.
world teaches you that your femininity is a weakness and you need to hide it and you need to be like a man because that's the only way you're going to be valued in society. It's the only way you're going to be acceptable and successful if you be like a man. It's not true.
Yeah, yeah, and I think mine had a lot to do with that. It was weird because like even like people would be like, you dress kind of boyish, like even my mom would be like, why do you dress like a guy sometimes? And I'm like, I don't dress like a guy. I knew I did it on purpose. Like I knew that's what it was.
Yeah.
It's just like I don't want to be girly-ish, you know. Deep down I did, but I try to push that away as possible.
Telling you. I'm telling you,
Yeah.
it's protection. That's what it
Yeah.
is. It's a way for a girl learns that she has to protect herself. And the way to do that is to hide her femininity, hide her vulnerability.
Yeah.
That's what happens.
Yeah, I know I know a
And
lot
it's
of it
not
also.
without reason. It's not without reason. There are reasons that girls experience that, you know.
Yeah. I mean, it's just I feel like it is a lot harder on us, I think, as women now. It's like it's very tough just because of all the societal thing. And then not only that, but like when you really do encounter the Lord, one of the weird things about it is like I thought I knew what feminism was. Like I thought I knew what it was, but really it's like you
Yeah.
have a societal view of what that is, and that's kind of the view that I always went with. Whereas when I encounter Christ, and then I really started to read about all these different women, and I'm like, whoa, like their femininity is so different, so pure. It's not anything like what society tells us. And it's like that's just I'm like,
Mm,
I didn't even think something like that even existed, you know? When you read about all these incredible women in the Bible,
yeah.
you know, the way that these women love Jesus, they
hmm
serve Jesus, and the way that, you know, they embrace that femininity, like that's just so like it's beautiful, man. And I hope our society gets to that point where we get to embrace that, you know, biblical femininity instead of worldly, you know.
Well, it starts with the individual, doesn't it?
Yeah, unfortunately,
Starts with the
unfortunately,
individual.
if only with the snap of a finger, the Lord can just like, you know, but He's really
That's
trying
not how it
to.
works, man.
I
It
wish,
starts
man.
with you and me.
Unfortunately, it does. Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. Does anybody have any questions for our lovely sister here today? We still got several more minutes, so I don't know if y'all want to ask some questions. I'm not bringing anybody up because it's no. We get too many trolls in here sometimes, but I will take any chat questions that anybody has for this lovely sister. And also, meanwhile, I should probably pull up your channel so people know who you are. Um, and that
I can put
way.
a link in the chat to my link tree as well, which is going to take people to all of my stuff. So I have a rosary shop, have a merch store, have Patreon, and then all of my social media. I can put that in the chat.
Oh, first question: does she like Diet Coke? These guys are haters, man. I'm telling you, they know I
Do
hate
I
Diet Coke.
like Diet Coke?
Yeah. Do you like Diet Coke?
No,
Thank God.
no. Fi-
Woohoo!
Fizzy? No. Well, I mean, don't celebrate yet.
Oh, man, no.
all fizzy drinks make me just want to cry. Okay, they just make my eyes water, and I don't like it. I prefer coffee. Give me coffee. That's it.
Oh my gosh. Oh, it's like, did you think about becoming Orthodox Christian? Oh, I guess. Have you ever considered that?
I didn't, and the reason is because going from Protestant Christianity, when I looked at the Orthodox world, I saw that I'd be faced with the exact same question I was faced with in the Protestant world, which is basically, okay, if I'm going to choose this thing, which church am I going to go to? So there still wasn't that solid unity that you get from the distinctive doctrine of Catholicism, which is the papacy. You get that universal, unifying doctrine. So I didn't stop off. I didn't make a pit stop in the Orthodox world. I just went straight to, the
Yes,
church.
I agree. So I'm gonna show you guys what her channel looks like. It's great, by the way, and I really do recommend everybody to go follow her. I know my moderators, you guys can go ahead and so I don't know if you guys can see this. This is her YouTube channel. She's great, guys. You guys need to follow her. Check out. She also has a couple more links on her thing as well. She has her Patreon. She has a PayPal, Instagram, buy me a coffee, all that stuff. Please
I don't know
go
if
check.
it's showing.
It's
I
not
can't see
showing?
it.
No.
I don't think so.
Oh, my dumbass. I forgot to do that. My bad. Anyways, guys.
There
Sorry.
you go.
I'm a little slow. Anyways. Yeah, I know, Abel. Shh. Okay. Anyways, this is what I meant. This is her YouTube channel, haters. Please go and subscribe to her. I know. What? Oh, okay. Does it show now or no? Or am I tripping?
Yeah, it's showing. It's showing.
It's showing now? Okay, cool. Anyway, this is her YouTube channel. I was saying that this is her Patreon as well. All her links are on there. You guys need to go check out her channel. She's great. We need more women in apologetics, guys. And she has a lot of really great videos out there. She's really funny. I think that's one of the things you guys will absolutely love about her. Frank, thank you so much for posting her link as well. But yeah, so I just wanted to show you guys that. So definitely go ahead and make sure you follow our sister over here. Show her some love and support. And also, somebody wants to know, who's the saint you resonate with the most?
Well, my confirmation saint was Saint Paul.
Oh,
Saint
period.
Paul. I actually had a dream in which he seemed to have visited me.
Oh,
This was
girl,
before my
can you share?
confirmation, when I was trying to. Oh, hold on.
Okay.
Battery died.
Okay. Her camera died. Give her a moment, guys. We'll give her a moment. Her camera died a little bit, so thank you, by the way, CK, for subbing. Make sure everybody goes subscribe to her, go follow her. I think she's great. Oh, she's back.
We're back.
Okay, awesome. She's back. Yeah.
Sorry about that.
No, you're fine. You're fine. I know you told me that it was possibly going to die in the middle.
St. Paul. I had a dream before my confirmation. I was in like this deserty, biblical-looking town, like how you might imagine, I don't know, Nazareth to look like. I don't know. And I went into this room, and there were a bunch of women that were like preparing stuff, like food and whatever. And I kind of knew that St. Paul was in this town somewhere. And one of the women was preparing like a tray with a jug of water to take to him. And I went to her and I asked her, can I take it to him? And she gave me the tray, and I went into this other house where I saw him, and he was sat on the floor at like a little writing desk, probably writing his epistles. And I went toward him and I knelt down and I kind of handed him the tray like that. And then I woke up. And I just kind of took that as a confirmation of my confirmation saint. So, yeah, he sits
Dude,
with
that's
me.
crazy.
He sits with me on my desk while I do my apologetics.
We love St. Paul. St. Paul is one of my favorite apostles, man.
We
He's
do love
great.
St. Paul.
I love St. Paul, man. Like I don't know about y'all, I'm a sucker for it, but my patron saint was Mother Teresa, so that was
Beautiful.
fun. I love her, and I think one of the things I love about her was like she spent her and I aspire to be like her because she's somebody that dedicated her whole life to serving Christ, serving the poor, serving the lowest of the lowest in society. Spent so many, her entire ministry, her entire life was dedicated to that. And the fact that one day she just stopped feeling the presence of God in her life. She stopped feeling the presence of God in her life for 40 years. And she still continued to serve. She still continued to keep going, despite her not feeling Christ anymore in her life. And so for me, like when I read her story, I'm like, man, like I fell in love with her story. And I was like, she has to be my patron saint. It's like how many times have we maybe times we're like on a Jesus high, where it's just like everything's going all good, going all great. We feel the presence of God every day, all day. We're partying with Him, and then all of a sudden, it just stops, and then you're like, what's going on? And like I think a lot of us we tend to give up, but like when you look at her, you're like, well, we can't give up because this woman literally spent 40 years, and she still continued to love Jesus. She still continued to serve Him. You know?
Exactly.
And I also think it also shows us that like our
love,
faith isn't
love
based.
love is actionable.
Yeah, and I think not only that, but I think
it's
it
not
also
based on our feelings, right?
I was gonna say it's not based on our feelings. I'm like, and two, it gives us a chance to look and seek for God in the smallest things, in the most subtle things, in the quietest moments. And the times where we feel quietest, I think it's where it really challenges us to really look for Him. You know, and that's kind of something that I feel like she's been teaching me a lot is that, you know. But yeah. Anyways, does anybody have any last questions for our precious sister over here? Anybody have any interesting questions? Because I know everybody's saying that they love your response videos. I think everybody loves you.
I enjoy making them.
Yeah. Oh, what are some of the ways to navigate the ups and the downs in your faith? We didn't get to that question.
Be consistent.
Ooh.
Be consistent in your devotional life. So, for example, I'll give you an example. From the beginning of last Lent, I decided to pray the rosary every day for that like 40-day period. Well, that was the plan. And I did. And then ever since then, I never stopped. So since the beginning of Lent, I've been praying a rosary every day. Now, do I always feel like doing it? No. Do I always, like we were saying, do I always like feel connected to God? No. And it's not realistic to think that you're always going to be on an up. It's not realistic. But the thing you have control over is showing up. Just stay consistent in your devotion to Christ. He's there with you, whether it's up or down. And to be honest, what I've noticed is that Christ is really present when we're suffering. Like in a special way, we identify in our suffering with Christ. You know?
I agree.
Consistency, I guess, is what I would say.
And then they did have another question for you as well. What are some good ways to evangelize in your daily life?
Something happened.
Oh, are you okay? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me? Uh-oh.
Seems
Hello?
to have cut out for a bit.
Okay, are we good?
Hello.
Hello? Oh, no. Is it working?
Are we back?
Are we back? Are we good? No? Hold on.
Is it me or you?
I think it's you. Okay, you guys can hear me, right? Can you guys hear her? You guys can hear me? Am I good? I'm like, you're both fine. It's neither of you. Then what the heck is going on? I don't know what's going on, yo. You're both good. Okay. Uh-oh. Bro. I didn't do anything. Thank you very much. Hold on. Let me. Oh, okay. Okay. She left, but she'll be right back, guys. I think it was on her end. I really think it was on her end. You broke it. I didn't mean to break a stream, man. I didn't do anything. By the way, I've been eating these mandarins. If anybody's curious, just because I had to. Broke it, sis. But anyways, how are you guys feeling? Do we like her? I like her. I think she's great. She's wonderful. Entertain us now. What am I, a clown? I should bring you up to come entertain us. I am not going to sing you heretic. She's cool. She's cool. She's really cool. Oh man. I hope she comes back. I'm gonna check up on her and just to see if she's yeah. Just to see if she's back, man, cause oh, she's back in the studio. Oh, we can't see her camera though. Oh yeah, hello.
Hi, what happened?
I don't know. I don't know.
Either.
I don't know, girl. I was like, she good? She not good?
Apparently we were both good, but neither of us knew it.
Oh no, and everybody's like, we can hear you both. They're like, but you guys can hear each other.
I don't know what happened.
I don't know either.
Anyway.
I was asking them if they liked you, and they all said no. No, I'm kidding. They all said yes. They all said yes. Yeah, everybody was saying that they really liked you. They say that you're really cool. They say that that you're a very devoted Catholic, that they can tell, and that you like her, that we should collab more. I agree. Literally, y'all were mic checking each other. We heard it subtle.
But for us, it was like glitching.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I could hear you. I could hear you.
I
but
kind
I
of
didn't
heard you.
Okay, yeah. I don't know what was happening. But...
Whatever, it's behind us now.
Oh man, oh man, oh man. Does anybody have any last questions for our precious sister right here? Is there an area that you haven't touched on in your channel that you would like to, in terms of content?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I take questions from my patrons and stuff, and one of the ones that has come up recently was why can't I take the Eucharist as a Protestant? Or a person who is currently on the RCIA, why can't I take the Eucharist? And what I found is that it's typically a misunderstanding of what the sacrament is and does. But I'm going to touch on that soon. That's one of my Patreon requests. I don't know about any of the big stuff. When I was doing the Save Me from Catholicism series, that was pretty much my opportunity to touch on all the big stuff. You know.
Yeah. Would you ever do because I do want to start doing this a little more of like an Ask Me Anything kind of stream. Would you
Like
ever
a
be
live
down to do
stream?
something like that?
A live stream?
Yeah. Where people go in and like ask you questions. I mean, obviously you don't have to know everything, but like.
I would do it. I've not done it before. I probably should. That would probably help my channel, wouldn't it?
Because you'd be surprised. We get a lot of, especially, I know I've noticed this a lot too. I've had a lot of people reach out where they're like, you should do like an Ask Me Anything. And like my thing is like I have made it very clear to them I don't know too much, so I'm not really helpful in that situation.
I mean, you can ask me, but I don't know.
You can ask me, but I will get you an answer. Give me a while I go check around with some of my other apologist friends and like ask them. I'm like, but I'm telling you, I'm not the person for that. But it'd be cool. I think we should. I would love to do more collaborations with you, and I would love to do that. I think that'd be fun. We get a lot of Protestants that ask a lot of questions about the Catholic faith that maybe they're just kind of curious about. So I think maybe addressing that would be cool. I don't know if you'd be down for that, but I know I'm putting you on the spot right now. So if you say no, it's gonna look bad on you. But
no. Generally speaking, doing live streams is something that I know I should do it, but I've been avoiding it. I'm just going to be real with everyone. I've been avoiding it. It's scary. I don't know why it's scary. It just is. This is fine. This isn't scary. Yeah.
Having to do it by yourself is scary. I know from experience. Question we have is, do you want to meet Pope Leo?
Who doesn't? Is there a Catholic that doesn't want to meet him? Oh no thanks. To pass up the chance to meet the Pope. I don't think so. I think all of us would, take the opportunity.
Do you have any upcoming projects you're working on that you would like to plug? This is my editor, by the way, so he's that's why he's asking that.
Projects.
Any projects? Anything you want to tell us, share with us?
My unofficial unpaid manager is going to be very upset that I don't have anything to say, because she's probably going to remind me of it. So that's really bad. Like, I'm sure I do.
No, you know what? It's always the managers, man. It's always the managers. I would say, if you're not in here, don't get mad at me. I would use that excuse. That's just me, though. It's like, I heard you make rosaries.
I do make rosaries.
Oh, you do?
I do make rosaries.
Girl, you should have shared that. You should have came on this stream and flexed that for us. Been like, hey guys, I make rosaries.
And just held them all up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do. It's on Etsy. You can find the link in the actually, it should also be on my YouTube. I believe it's there on the YouTube that you shared.
Okay. Let me find
but also
it.
If on any of my profiles, if you go through Linktree, everything is there. So I have a merch store as well. And yeah, I make rosaries. Currently not stocked, but I'm making them now because I ran out of stock. And I was just making pocket rosaries, so little ones that you can carry around. Now I'm going to make full rosaries, and I'm very excited about it.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Y'all, can y'all believe that? Like, if you guys are looking for new rosaries,
yeah, buy mine.
Yeah, buy hers. Why wouldn't you support a sister? And if you don't support a sister, then
right? Why wouldn't you?
Why wouldn't you? Your Etsy is not on your channel, so
Terrible.
I know.
I'm gonna fix that immediately.
Girl, Girl, come on.
I'm sorry.
Oh, no, it's okay. It's okay. I like judging people. Oh, okay. It's in the what's it called? Like if you go in the description box in one of your videos, it shows up on there, but it's not on like your
Oh,
actual
right. Yeah,
page.
yeah, yeah. I get it.
Yeah. So let me
Well, it's about to be.
link the. Let me. By the way, guys, this is her. This is the link to her Etsy shop. Go get some cool rosaries. You gotta support the sister over here. Oh, somebody's asking what the name of your Etsy shop is. It's
Sanctissimi Rosary,
yes.
meaning Holy Rosary, or Most
Look at
Holy
that.
Rosary.
Let me post the. Let me post the. There you go. This is the name of her Etsy shop. Go show her some support. You know, if you don't, you're lame. Just FYI.
Exactly. 100%.
Go
Objective
follow
fact.
her social medias. Go ask her a bunch of questions. Go become a member on her Patreon.
The link is now on my YouTube.
Oh, there you go. Boom. Oh, see, period. There you go.
Yep. There you go.
There you go. See, guys? Sometimes you gotta correct the sister.
Yep.
There you go. So just letting you guys know, go get yourself a rosary. Go support her Patreon. Go support her ministry, guys. She does a really, really good job, and I'm not just saying that to be nice. Like I've heard so many good things about her by other people as well, other well-known creators as well. So the fact that even some of these top creators are even talking about how good she is, then that should say a lot too. So I think girls need to support girls, and I think everybody should go support female apologists, because why not? Like, hello, like that's so cool. she's doing what I don't have the balls to do. So just anyways, anything you want to plug in after? I mean, I think we could wrap this up, but anything you want to promote, anything you want to say, anything you want to share?
I mean, I guess I should tell people that I do this based on donation solely. So, if I don't have support, I can't do it. Since the beginning of the year, I've been doing this full time. Whereas previously, I said that I've been doing this for like 5 years. Previously, I had always had a part-time job. So I was doing Christ Defender part-time. Since the beginning of the year, because I lost my job after becoming Catholic, I've been doing this full time, meaning everything is based on donation. So if you like my content and you want to support my doing it, you can support me on Patreon. That's the best way to do it, because it's consistent support and it helps me cover my basics. That's all I really need. I just want to cover my basics. I'm not trying to, get rich quick. This isn't exactly a lucrative business.
Yeah. And I mean, it's hard doing this full it is. I've heard it's really hard to do this as a full-time ministry thing. So, I am posting up the links in there. If you guys can see this is her Patreon. Go ahead and really just help her out, guys. Share with other people who can support, who are looking for somebody new to support. Tell them to go support her. Definitely support her ministry. I think she's doing a really good job, and I think the least we could do with the amazing content that she's putting out, I think it's only fair to give the love back, guys. Honestly,
I really appreciate that.
I don't know why Mango Bango's asking. Mango Bango is a hater.
Mango Bango, that's none of your business.
You live with your parents. There you go, Mango. But by the way, he's one of my people. He's just, they're just trolling. I'm telling you, some of these people, I know these people so well that it's like I know when they're joking around, and I know when they're just trolling. But yeah, thank you so much for being here with us today, getting to share your story. I like that. I enjoyed it. I think we touched on a lot of other different topics as well. That tends to happen a lot when I'm here, so I don't know why, but yeah, I really am appreciative of you coming on here, really doing this with us. Everybody, go ahead, check out our channel. I'll make sure to link it in the description down below as well, so you guys can go and support her and check her out. She's great. No debating her, guys. Leave her alone. I saw earlier somebody asked if you do debates, and I'm like, no,
Not yet.
not yet. Not yet.
We don't know, man. I'm in a fog. Could be.
Absolutely. Thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate it. We have a lot more stuff coming up as well. In December, we have, I would say we have 2 very special streams coming up in December, which I'm very, very excited about. So I'll be doing a military stream with Mythical and Abel. I'm really excited about that, guys. We're going to talk about everything that's related to the military life and Catholicism. We're going to be hitting some of the questions that a lot of people have. There's people, unfortunately, that believe that you can't be in the military and be serving Christ at the same time. So we're going to be dismantling that completely. And then two, I'm really excited for this, guys. And if you're in the WhatsApp group, you guys know what's up. But like, we're having Keith Nestor on the show. And
that's cool.
We're having Keith Nestor on the show, guys, and he's going to be sharing his testimony with us. So be on the lookout for that. That's going to be a lot of fun. And then obviously this will not be the last time you guys see Christ Defender on here. I'm going to, trust me, guys, I'm going to drag her to do more shows with me. I will. I will. If it's the last thing I do, I will, guys. So make sure you guys pray for us. Make sure you guys support us. Thank you guys so much for being here, for being kind and respectful. Thank you, mods, for doing your jobs and being chill. So yeah, anything else you want to drop, say?
I'm good. Thank you for having me. It's been fun.
It's been fun. All right, see you guys. Till next time.